Today I'm doing an after video on my 1987 Kerstar kv10-1. Now this machine has had a full strip down, clean and a polish and a wax, and it's come up fairly nice. So it's actually quite a good machine. It does have the same motor as the Henrys and stuff of the time, so that's pretty cool. Henry tools do fit this as well, which is good. So yeah, it's come up pretty nice. It's got a lot of paint coming off of it though, around the edges and stuff, but you know, it's to be expected. It's a 32-year-old machine. So yeah, so the only bad thing is the clip on the back is quite corroded, but the clip on the front is pretty spotless, if I'm honest. A few bits of paint blistering on the tub, but nothing too dramatic, and underneath is pretty clean as well. On the back, everything is as it should be. A bit of cracking on the cord exit, but that's fine. And we've got the cable restraint thing as well, and the blower port. We've also got the on-off switch on the top as well. What is odd about this machine is I did open it up, and it's very simple to open up. It's 3 screws and the whole thing comes apart. Well, not the whole thing, but you get access to the motor. What I find interesting is there's no thermal cutout and there's no suppressor in this, so I'm not sure if this has been played with before, but it didn't have nothing like that in there, so that was a bit odd, but you know. Let's just take this apart quickly. Under there, it's fairly clean. The 3 screws you undo is that one there, and that one at the top, and then these 4 inner screws. There's like a plastic cage over the motor that holds it in, and they just hold that in really. So it's very simple to take apart. The internal filter has all been washed, as well as the sponges that are actually inside the motor unit itself. So this is quite a thick filter, very similar material of pneumatics at the time. But yeah, it's quite a good filter that. We've got just a random bag in here really, just one I've just had sitting around for a while, which has actually got quite a bit of crap in it. So we've got that in there, and then we've got the tub, which actually there's not a lot of damage inside of this. There's a little bit of paint blistering at the bottom, but that is pretty clean, if I'm honest. So this machine has actually had quite a lot of use since I've had it as well. It's vacuumed 3 cars. It's vacuumed the house numerous times actually, and it's still got a lot of power, so it's pretty good, and it's only about 800 watts as well. Let me just check that. I think it's 800. Yep, it's 800 watts, so it's the same as a Henry HVC200. So we'll plug it in for you quickly. It runs lovely. It's really quiet and smooth. So plenty of power there for it as well. Now the hose I've actually made up myself. It's just an old Henry hose I had sitting around. I haven't cleaned it at all. We've got one of these Premier Mini style Qualtex ends on there, which looks pretty similar to the original one that I would have had. So that just screws on the front. And then for the other end, I managed to get this off of Adam. It was just sitting on the hose that he had. It's like a little rubber cuff, 32mm, so that goes on there fine. And then the tubes, it's just got a set of 80 Henry tubes and one of these little 250mm floor tools. So yeah, let's just turn it on quick and we'll give you a quick demo. yeah, this machine does work quite well. Now the only disadvantage with this is that it doesn't have any cable storage. Well, it does, but it's not very good. You literally just have to wrap the cable around the top of it, which I don't like doing. Mainly because it just makes the machine just look pretty ugly. So I prefer not to do that. But anyway, there we go. There is my 1987 Kerstar kv10. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and of course, bye for now.